Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For fast and cheap coins, check out instantmudcoins.com and use code ZERK for 20% off. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys my playoff predictions video. This is now the 4th year in a row that I've done these predictions, and I feel pretty confident this year. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Midnight Shadow for being a part of the Nota Gang. If you guys want a chance to be shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subs to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and comment down below Nota Gang. Also, I already know that it happens every single year with these type of videos that if I don't choose your guys' favorite team, you're probably going to dislike the video. And that is perfectly okay, because I already know and I expect that. But if you guys want to have a conversation down below in the comment section about my predictions, and also just let me know down below who you guys think will win, go ahead and comment down below. Let's have a little chat. But let's go ahead and start off my predictions. Now I'm going to start off on the left side over here, the AFC side, starting at the top. So we have got the Ravens taking on the Tennessee Titans. Now, of course, the big story in the NFL is Derrick Henry. This man ran for over 2,000 yards this season. Absolutely incredible. Now, the Ravens just had a really good rushing performance in their last game of the regular season, so they as well can definitely run the ball. So, which team do I think is going to win here? I think between the Ravens and the Titans, guys, I'm going to pick my first upset. I'm going to pick the Titans. I really don't know how you stop Derrick Henry at this point, and I don't think that the Titans will be able to stop Derrick Henry. And the thing is, the Ravens are kind of the team that has to play with a lead, and I don't think they're going to be able to. So I'm going to pick the Titans to win in the wild card round. Now, next up, we've got the Steelers taking on the Browns. Now, if you guys just watched the recent game, the Browns barely squeaked by the Steelers, and the Steelers had backups in, right? So that's not good for the Browns. That is definitely not good for the Browns there. And in my opinion, I really feel like the Steelers, they're a little bit more rested up. Well, at least Big Ben is a little bit more rested up, and some other players as well. I feel like the Steelers will definitely, without a doubt, take this game. I don't think that Cleveland is going to win this game. I think this is going to be a little bit more of playoff experience here, showing with Big Ben. I think that Steelers defense is just really nasty. TJ Watt is going to have a phenomenal game as well. Chase Claypool may go off again. I'm taking the Steelers. Now at the bottom here, we have got the Colts taking on the Buffalo Bills. And I will say the Buffalo Bills are looking like a really good team right now, and going up against the Indianapolis Colts, I'm going to be honest here again, guys. I'm going to take the higher seed in this matchup. I know I'm not taking the underdog here. All of the Colts are a very solid team. I really feel like the Bills right now, with that connection of Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen, just absolutely on fire, and also that Bills defense, I think the Bills are definitely going to beat the Colts. So now let's take a look over at the NFC side. So at the number 1 seed, of course, we do have the Green Bay Packers, and then the 4th seed, we have the Washington football team. Man, my NFC East, huh? What a bunch of stud teams there. We have the Washington football team versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady. Now, Antonio Brown and Chris Godwin are coming off of just insane games that they just recently had there. So the connection between Tom Brady to Antonio Brown, you guys are kind of seeing it's definitely heating up. And versus the Washington football team here, guys, I really feel like everyone kind of expects this. Like, no matter whoever won in the NFC East, they were probably just going to get destroyed by Tampa. Although, yes, Washington will be hosting this game, it doesn't matter. The Bucs are probably going to blow them out. Then we have got the Seahawks versus the LA Rams. Now, at the time that I'm recording this video, and the press conference that just got over, it really didn't seem like the Rams are too confident that Jared Goff is actually going to play. He just had surgery on his broken thumb. I don't know if Jared Goff is going to play. Even if Jared Goff does play, though, I don't believe there's any way he would be at 100% and obviously trying to throw the football. probably wouldn't work out all that well for him. I think that the Seahawks here, just because of the healthiness of them and being the key position of quarterback on the LA Rams, I am most definitely once again going to take the higher seed here, and I'm taking the Seahawks. And finally, we have got the Saints and the Bears. Now, I actually feel like this game right here maybe a little bit closer than people expect. I know it's a 2 seed versus a 7 seed, but still, I really feel like this game could be decided by a field goal, especially if the Bears can get that run game going, get David Montgomery actually trucking along again. He's had quite a few good games this season, but it is Drew Brees', at least around the league, everyone seems to think it is going to be his last postseason and potentially his last game. I don't see the Saints losing to the Bears here. I'm taking the Saints. So now back over to the AFC side, we've got the number 1 seed Chiefs taking on the Tennessee Titans. Now, we have seen this matchup before in the past. Do we think that the Titans can slow down Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce? And do we think the Chiefs can slow down Derrick Henry? I think the answer is no to both of those. I actually feel as though this is probably going to be a pretty high scoring game. I feel like this game is probably going to be, if I had to guess, probably close to 55 plus points. Like, I really feel like this is going to be a complete shootout here. And obviously the Titans have definitely got some weapons. You know, they have Corey Davis, they have AJ Brown, who's just a monster, had a crazy catch for them to actually get that game-winning field goal. Still cannot believe they even got that there. I just can't believe the coverage that they ran to allow AJ Brown to just torch them down the field. The one thing you couldn't do there. But the Chiefs versus the Titans here, I think the Chiefs take this game. And I think they take this game, I'll say, by 7 points. And next up, we've got the Steelers taking on the Buffalo Bills with that red hot Josh Allen to Stephon Diggs combination again, and also that defense they have. This is actually going to be a really good matchup because we have two really good defenses going up against some pretty decent offenses as well. Now, if you take a look at the trio of wide receivers that the Steelers happen to have, they have Deontay Johnson, they have Juju Smith-Schuster, and also Chase Claypool, while the Bills have got Cole Beasley, definitely a pretty underrated wide receiver. Used to play for my Cowboys, of course. Pretty underrated when he played for my Cowboys as well. And then, of course, Stephon Diggs, Isaiah McKenzie had an incredible game as well recently. I feel like in this game, guys, the Bills will take this again. On the AFC side, we've got the Chiefs going up against the Bills, but on the NFC side, we have got Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady. Does it get any better in the playoffs than Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady or Tom Brady versus Peyton Manning? This is going to be an incredible game. So, it really comes down to, will the Packers take advantage of that first round bye that they get? Will they go ahead and study up on the Bucs? Do they expect the Bucs are going to win? Will they do a little bit of game planning for 2 weeks straight, just kind of expecting the Bucs to win? I personally feel like they will. I feel like they think that the Bucs are definitely going to beat Washington here. And I think, honestly, this is going to be a battle for the ages, and this is going to be an incredible game. But again, I am going to take Tom Brady. And then we have got the 3 seed taking on the 2 seed here. We have got the Saints going up against the Seahawks. Russell Wilson versus Drew Brees. And Saints fans, I'm sorry to tell you this, but yes, I do have the Seahawks winning this game. I think the Seahawks take this game. I think that the Seahawks honestly probably beat them by like 2 touchdowns. I think this is going to be a pretty decent size win for the Seahawks here. And this is looking like a great Final Four. So we have got Patrick Mahomes versus Josh Allen in the AFC side. And on the NFC side, we've got Tom Brady versus Russell Wilson. 4 of the best quarterbacks in the entire NFL. This would be something right here. So, the Chiefs versus the Bills. Can the Bills stop Tyreek Hill? Can the Bills stop the Chiefs? Can the Chiefs go ahead and work some magic against the Buffalo Bills? I honestly feel like the Buffalo Bills will take a lot of time and study up against Miami's game plan. What did Miami do versus the Kansas City Chiefs? And in the upset potentially of the year, I think that the Bills will beat the Chiefs. Now, I know it's the 2 seed versus the 1 seed there. It's not that big of an upset, right? Well, honestly, yes, because I feel like, and I'm sure a lot of you guys feel as well, that the Chiefs potentially could win this entire thing. I think a lot of people have thought about that since the beginning of the year. But I feel like if there is any team in the AFC that could potentially beat the Kansas City Chiefs, it is 100% the Bills. And as for the NFC side, we've got Tom Brady versus Russell Wilson. The Bucs versus the Seahawks. And this is going to be a classic right here. But once again, I am going to take Tom Brady to beat Russell Wilson and the Seahawks, and we have got Josh Allen, a young, up-and-coming quarterback, potentially MVP. I've been seeing those talks around the league. I don't know if he's going to be the MVP, but we have Josh Allen versus Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Now, not only am I about to predict the winner of the Super Bowl, but I'm also going to predict the score here because I really feel like this is going to be a super, super good game. But when it comes down to the Bills versus the Bucks, what is the one thing that one of these teams have that the other does not have in common? That would be the greatest quarterback of all time in Tom Brady, and also a ton of playoff experience with that quarterback under pressure. Obviously, Tom Brady is one of the greatest QBs under pressure. They also have Rob Gronkowski, who has been to the Super Bowl many, many times, and that Bills team is very, very young. And I'm sorry to say, Bills fans, although you guys may be the Chiefs, I feel like the Bucks will take this game, and I think they take it 35-27. I think it'll be 35-27 with the Buccaneers coming away as Super Bowl champions. Tom Brady gets another ring, and Antonio Brown will have an incredible game. I think AB has 150 yards and 2 TDs with 9 catches. Watch me be exactly correct with that. So guys, that is my prediction for the 2020 NFL playoffs. You guys let me know down below what you guys think about that. I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to disagree. I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to agree. So let me know down below what you guys think. Who do you think will potentially cause a major upset? Do you think like the Bears could potentially beat the Saints and then throw everything just completely off? Let me know down below. I really, really hope that the Saints do beat the Bears, honestly, because I really want to see Tom Brady versus the Packers. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like in the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. Your 2020 to 2021 NFL season champions, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.